Welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Steffan, and today we bring you a story that steps away from center court, away from scorelines and statistics, and into a quieter, more intimate moment that has captured the hearts of fans across the world. This is a story about balance, about partnership, and about the people behind one of the brightest stars in modern tennis. In New York City, far from the baseline battles and roaring crowds of the professional tennis tour, Coco Gauff's parents, Candi and Corey Gauff, were seen enjoying a rare and meaningful date night together. The couple attended a Stephen Sondheim Broadway show, immersing themselves in the magic of musical theater, storytelling, and art. On the surface, it was a simple evening out. But for many fans, this moment represented something far deeper, a reminder that behind every global sports icon stands a family that also needs time, space, and connection. Coco Gauff's rise to the top of women's tennis has been nothing short of extraordinary. From her teenage breakthrough on the grass courts of Wimbledon to her Grand Slam triumphs and consistent presence at the highest level of the sport, Coco has become a symbol of talent, composure, and maturity well beyond her years. Yet, as her profile has grown, so too has the spotlight on her family, particularly her parents, who have been ever present throughout her journey. Candi and Corey Gauff have been more than spectators. They have been guides, protectors, and steady anchors in an often unforgiving professional landscape. For years, Corey Gauff was closely involved in Coco's early tennis development, helping to shape her game and instill discipline from a young age. Candi Gauff, with her background in education, has consistently emphasized the importance of balance, learning, and emotional well-being. Together, they have navigated a path that many parents of elite athletes struggle to find, supporting ambition without losing perspective, encouraging excellence without sacrificing humanity. That is why this evening in New York resonated so strongly. In a city known for its relentless energy and cultural depth, Candi and Corey chose Broadway, a place where stories are told through music, dialogue, and emotion. Stephen Sondheim's work, in particular, is celebrated for its exploration of complex human relationships, ambition, compromise, love, and the passage of time. These themes felt strikingly relevant to the journey of a couple who have spent years supporting a daughter chasing greatness on a global stage. Fans who learned about the outing quickly took to social media, not with intrusive questions or speculation, but with admiration. Many praised the couple for prioritizing their relationship, noting how rare it can be to see parents of a superstar take visible time for themselves. In an era where success is often portrayed as constant hustle and sacrifice, the image of Candi and Corey sitting together in a theater, enjoying a shared experience, felt refreshing and deeply relatable. The tennis world is often consumed by narratives of pressure. Young athletes, especially those who achieve success early, are constantly evaluated, compared, and scrutinized. Coco Gauff has handled this pressure with remarkable poise, frequently speaking about the support she receives from her family, and the values they instilled in her. Seeing her parents step out for a date night offered a glimpse into the foundation of that support, a partnership built on mutual respect and shared priorities. New York City itself added another dimension to the story. As one of the cultural capitals of the world, it offers a unique blend of anonymity and inspiration. For Candi and Corey, the city provided a setting where they could step away from tennis conversations and immerse themselves in art. Broadway, with its long history of reflecting the human condition, became a space not just for entertainment, but for reflection. Stephen Sondheim's legacy looms large in American theater. His productions are known for challenging audiences, for refusing simple answers, and for embracing the complexity of life. Works like these often leave viewers thinking long after the curtain falls. For the Gauffs, attending such a show may have been a reminder that life, like theater, is layered and nuanced, filled with moments of joy, tension, uncertainty, and growth. This story also highlighted a broader shift in how fans engage with sports figures. Increasingly, audiences are drawn to stories that humanize athletes and their families, stories that go beyond wins and losses. The image of Candi and Corey Gauff on a date night resonated because it reflected universal themes. Many viewers saw their own parents, their own relationships, and their own struggles to find balance in demanding lives. Candi Gauff has often spoken about the importance of maintaining a sense of normalcy for Coco, even as her fame has grown. Education, values, and self-awareness have always been central to the family's approach. Corey Gauff, too, has emphasized that tennis is a journey, not an identity, and that life beyond the court matters just as much. Their Broadway outings seem to embody these beliefs, a quiet affirmation that fulfillment does not come solely from achievement. For Coco, who continues to navigate the pressures of elite competition, moments like these may offer reassurance. Young athletes often feel the weight of responsibility, knowing how much their families invest in their careers. Seeing her parents take time for themselves sends a powerful message that support does not mean self-erasure, and that happiness can coexist with ambition. The timing of the outing also sparked conversation among fans. As the tennis season progresses and expectations remain high, the idea of stepping back, even briefly, feels significant. Many speculated that the couple chose this moment intentionally, recognizing the need to recharge emotionally and mentally. In a sport that rarely slows down, such pauses can be invaluable. What stood out most about the story was its simplicity. There were no grand statements, no interviews seeking attention, no attempts to capitalize on the moment. It was simply a couple attending a show, enjoying each other's company. In today's media environment, where even private moments are often commodified, that restraint felt meaningful. The reaction from fans reflected a sense of collective appreciation. Comments highlighted how inspiring it was to see a long-term partnership thrive amid extraordinary circumstances. Others noted how refreshing it was to read a story not driven by controversy or conflict, but by warmth and positivity. In many ways, the story became a small but welcome reminder of what truly matters. As Coco Gauff continues to shape her legacy on the court, stories like this provide valuable context. They remind us that behind her confidence and composure lies a family dynamic grounded in care and intention. The success we see is not accidental, it is the product of years of thoughtful parenting, shared sacrifice, and mutual support. Broadway has long been a place where audiences gather to experience stories that reflect their own lives back to them. On this night, Candi and Corey Gauff were part of that tradition, sitting among fellow theatergoers, sharing laughter, reflection, and emotion. It was a moment of connection, not just between them, but between their story and the countless others unfolding in the audience. For Trending Update USA, this story stood out because it captured something timeless. In a world obsessed with achievement, it celebrated presence. In a culture driven by noise, it highlighted quiet joy. It showed that even those connected to global fame seek the same things as everyone else: meaningful experiences and shared moments with the people they love. As fans continue to follow Coco Gauff's career, cheering her victories and supporting her through challenges, moments like these deepen the connection. They remind us that greatness is rarely achieved alone, and that behind every champion is a network of relationships that require care and attention. Candi and Corey Gauff's evening on Broadway was not a headline about trophies or rankings, but it may be just as important. It was a testament to partnership, to choosing each other amid busy schedules and high stakes. It was a reminder that success is richer when it includes balance, and that the strongest foundations are built not only on ambition, but on love and understanding. In the end, this story lingered because it felt real. It was not staged or sensationalized. It was a snapshot of life, unfolding naturally, offering a brief but meaningful glimpse into the world behind the spotlight. And perhaps that is why it resonated so deeply, because in seeing Candi and Corey Gauff enjoy a night at the theater, many of us were reminded of our own need to pause, to connect, and to appreciate the moments that truly define us. This is Trending Update USA, and I'm Steffan. Thank you for joining us as we shared this heartfelt story, a reminder that even in the fast-paced world of global sports, the most powerful moments often happen quietly, away from the spotlight, where love, balance, and humanity take center stage.